Pretty snotty little device.
Ugh.
Cleans up nice too when you turn that volume down on the guitar. That's always the big test, isn't it? It's always a big test. This is the Two Rock Studio Pro 35. And a little sexy little combo. One channel, wicked little device, 35 watts of glory. And I'm here with Jimmy Lovin' Good. Where are we? We are at Wildwood Guitars. Jimmy's from the Premier Builders Guild, which is responsible for bringing you everything from Two Rocks to Tone King amplifiers to Fano guitars and B3 and so on and so forth. So many devices.
So many, yes.
But tell us a little bit about this little rascality. This is my first opportunity to plug into it, and I plugged in and started messing around, and we just hit play, and I'll tell you what, this thing's a mighty gain creature.
The Studio Pro, one of my favorites. I love this amp. Out of all the amps Two Rock makes, this is definitely one of my favorites. It just gets me pumped up once we put my head through a wall sometimes. I just love it so much.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen what happens to you when you get violent.
He has seen that. No, the Studio Pro, just to give you a little background on this amp, it's really spawned from the Classic Reverb. Classic Reverb is one of the most popular Two Rock amps we ever made, and that has actually inspired a couple of signature models. The John Mayer signature model we used to make, and the Matt Schofield signature model came from the Classic Reverb. So the Classic Reverb being such a popular amplifier for Two Rock, what we wanted to do was make a more affordable version of the Classic Reverb, hence the Studio Pro. So what we did, we scaled it back a little bit, just brought it down some of the features just to get a more affordable version. And we have the Studio Pro 35. We also have the Studio Pro 22. Comes in a combo or head. The 35 watt has 6 L6 tubes. The 22 has 6 V6. A couple features on the 35 here that are particular, or we should note specifically, is the pull bright, going from left to right, pull bright, pull boost, and pull deep on the treble, mid, and bass. This gives a lot of diversity to this. I mean, I think you have the pull boost on there.
I've got the pull mid boost, yeah, which added all the sweet gain action.
Yeah, it really does. Gives it a whole lot. Another really cool, a couple more features that are really cool on this particular amp. You also have send and return on the reverb, so you can control how much reverb going into the tank and out of the tank. So it's a really nice feature to have, as well as the contour, which is really a really nice tone control.
Right.
That you can kind of cascade back and forth, so to speak. Another really cool feature of Studio Pro is on the back, you have what we call a pickup loading. It's 5 settings, and depending on what type of guitar you're playing, whether they're humbucker, single coils, P90s, TV Jones, whatever, you can kind of dial in however you want the signal to be loaded into those pickups. So it's a great feature to have and really makes this an amp really diverse. Again, this is the combo version, and the first thing people will say about this is, geez, that's tiny. It's got to sound boxy, but you heard it. It is a majestic, very, very full-sounding combo. Bill Kennard, the founder and designer of this, as well as Joe, who's part of Two Rock as well, they went through many iterations of this to make sure that it was a big-sounding combo in a very small package. So, and I think they've accomplished it.
Absolutely.
The speaker in this particular combo, this is a warehouse guitar speaker, 1265B. A couple other speaker options you have is there's also a Eminence Two Rock 1265 and a Celestion G 1265. So a couple different speaker options for you. Standard, of course, is what's in there is the WGS, which is a great speaker. It gives you a really good bottom end and mid that I just love on this particular amp. Very warm. you know, if you ever listen to John Mayer play, you know, on his warm cleans that he have is, you know, comes really from this specific kind of design. So
Robust.
yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing the sights and sounds and smells of the Two Rock plural stone, as I like to call them, amplification devices. Jimmy, you're a savage beast. It's been fun hanging with you today. We're going to do some more tomorrow, as I understand it, if I can get the words out.
Let me help you there.
Anyway, Greg Koch here, Wildwood Guitars, saying to you, later, Gator!